We had our son in 2014. He came on New Year's Eve. It was a real good way to start off the new year. Now I've got this little life that's dependent on me. Xander, he loves to make jokes and play around. He is a big YouTube watcher. He loves everything building. Anything that has to do with engineering, he's just got a mind for it. He likes riding his bike. I used to ride him around in this little carriage thing I had on my bike. I take him to parks or take him to the zoo, different things. He loves water parks. I got him to go down a couple that, were scary, but as a parent, you want to push their limits so that he can know that he can achieve something. And I told him, that's what courage is being able to do something in spite of the fear. He was about, I think, 4 when I first saw his inability to understand certain social dynamics. There's these just little cues. Every time we do pretend play, he would be very much in control of everything, almost like a director. Okay, Dad, now you say this. Okay, Dad, now you do that. And he was just directing the play of make-believe, rather than actually interacting between two people with make-believe. He didn't really like making too many friends. He would have outbursts or tantrums not congruent with his age. It was really easy for him to be able to grasp certain things, especially in math, which is a lot of times what happens with those who are neurodivergent. Science, math, engineering comes real easy to them. Whereas words and writing, not so much. I originally called a gentleman by the name of Rodney at Workforce about a father class that I heard from a friend of mine. He advised me to talk to Linda Bailey over at EPU. She put me in touch with Allison to help with the IEP process at his school.
I remember Joseph called. He came in, with concerns about his child's development and wanting to be really heard. So I just listened. What is it I can help you with? I think it's so important that we have dads that are involved. I love when dads really step up to the plate and do whatever it takes. And that's Joseph. He loves Xander and he wants to continue to strengthen their relationship.
The last 4 years, we've been doing this fatherhood program. We're very proud of the work we've done and the services we provide to our dads. It's called 24/7 Dad. We cover different topics like positive discipline, healthy communication, co-parenting, working with mom, balancing a work life, home life, being a role model to your children, being connected to your children's schools. It's a variety of different topics that we have to keep our dads connected to their families. It's about building them up as a person.
I think the best way to describe the work that we do is giving hope to families and supporting those families that are going through the struggles of accessing special education services. An education plan includes supports from counseling services to speech and language pathology to occupational therapy, accommodations in the classroom to help support the student.
Our goal is that people in the community know about EPU, from our early intervention program to our parenting services through helping navigate the school. There's so many resources that EPU has to offer, and we want everyone to know about the amazing work we do. I want to give hope to other parents.
When you have a child that's hard to deal with, it really takes its toll on you, emotionally, mentally. So finding other parents that are going through the same struggles as you, it creates a sense of camaraderie, but it also helps you to feel you're not alone,
Joseph finished our workshop last year. He recently came back for one of our fatherhood in the evening events. I remember Joseph coming in, biggest smile on his face. He brought his son with him and was just sharing with me all the stuff that he's been doing, all that he's been working on with us, with EPU, and how his life is just better.
We all know that men don't speak up enough, don't allow themselves to feel enough. We're less likely to admit our flaws because then we're vulnerable. We want to be that rock, the leader that everybody looks to. But it is so important as a father to allow yourself to be vulnerable, to teach your child to be vulnerable, because in that vulnerability is self-growth.
I enjoy connecting families to as many resources as they need and just walk this journey along with them. We help everybody, single parents, grandparents, married couples, anyone that lives in Fresno County, whether it's parenting services, helping them get their child assessed through our regional center, getting enrolled in CalFresh. Sometimes they want to find mental health services. And we also help them with clothing for their children. We are there every step of the way to help them.
We're on this journey with you. Keep going, and I'm going to help you keep going.
I absolutely want him to be able to live his life as fully as possible, pursuing whatever it is he wants. EPU's programs allow us to become better ourselves, to better our children, to better our circumstances. He's able to now communicate with me better than he has before. That's really what it's about as being a human, is helping each other. EPU really embodies that idea of people helping people.